It is another snowy day in Alston Rock City. Not as much as the last time, last week already, which all that snow is already gone because it rained. And funniest thing, if you walk around Alston right after the rains, heavy rains, it rained so hard one night last week that I woke up and all the snow was gone. But the people who had parked their cars with the snowbank taking up a lot of the space against the curb were now like a mile from the curb, like 4 feet all around the city. I went for a walk. I was like, whoa. But yeah, my friends down south, sorry guys, sorry you're getting some of this Inga. Be well, don't do anything stupid. Some of them are transplants from New York and New England, and I don't think you know how to drive in the snow anymore. Please stay home. And I'm staying home too. Speaking of friends, my friend Diana, she lives in Paris now, but we went to high school together. she wants to see a picture of me in the hat she made. Diana's one of these sorcerers with the knitting. I can't do it. My brain, I've tried. My grandmother tried to teach me how to crochet when I was 10. I could kind of do that, but knitting with the thing, it's a whole different thing. And I try to apply what I know about drumming. Doesn't work. Doesn't work that way. I don't know what I can draw upon of the skills I do have to translate to knitting. None of it. None of what I know how to do helps me when I sit there with a ball of yarn. It might as well be 2 magic wands that they're just going yarnus formus into something else's. I don't know. But she made me a hat. Diana made me a hat. I saw her wearing this hat. She's gorgeous, of course. And we're hat people. She made me a hat and she sent it to me all the way from Paris. And Diana, I love you and I don't want to embarrass you, but I'm gonna put the hat on. And all right, let me preface by saying I can work with it. I know I can. I don't want to embarrass you. It's a gorgeous hat. I understand the process, just for everyone else, to make these hats, and I think it's from like a punk rock yarn book. You make a giant hat and then you wash it so it shrinks. I mean, I love that because obviously, I washed a mohair sweater once in the 80s, and it went from being my favorite sweater to or cashmere or something like that. Something I shouldn't have had. It was a hand-me-down and I loved it, and it was posh and it's so soft. And then I washed it, and my teddy bear wore it for a while. Orson wore it for a while. But that's what happens when you wash yarn like that. I've shrunk sweaters. Well, this hat you shrink on purpose. It's very cool. If you can knit, by all means, think about trying that. It's neat. It's a neat way to do it. I'm gonna put it on and take my glasses off. I'm gonna take my other hat off too. And it's really gorgeous, I have to say. Bitch, how big do you think my head is? I say that out of love. I can work with it. It's not unworkable. I can work with it. I think all I have to do is kind of like put a little cinch pin, and if I can kind of balance it on my head. Right now, it was in a hat box. That's why it's a little poofy. It's not normally. It's not bad. It's not slipping too much because of how it's made. But I hope you can see it's purple. This is pretty good. It's really cool. It's so cool, man. I can't wait to wear it. the problem I'm having is that when it's the right weather to wear a wool hat, I don't want to wear it. Like I couldn't wear it out today because it'll get all wet, and then I will smell like a wet dog. But thank you. You're amazing. I love it. I love this hat. And I'm sure all I have to do is just, yeah, I can even feel like right where I would just put a little, if I put a little pinch in it here, maybe even a ribbon. You know why that's funny? Because I just realized just before I'm listening to Dan Baird CD from '92 called, oh, I'm blanking on the title. Oh, that's embarrassing. It's the one with I Love You, period, on it. That's the big song everyone knew. But it's a great record. That was one of my favorite records at the time. And it still holds up. It's one of those, he's the guy from Georgia Satellites. And he's a really brainy dude. I like him a lot. And he wears a hat like this. I don't know if it's made out of wool. It's probably made out of something else. But I'm a sucker for a brainy dude in a hat. Thanks, Diana.